CNN released surveillance footage of Diddy assaulting Cassie in a 2016 video. I am not going to play the actual footage. I will play the audio that is behind the footage because I know it can be triggering for some victims of DV.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
This video was sickening, and I didn't play it because I know that victims of DV could be triggered, and I know that the video is everywhere, so if people want to see it, they can see it. But Cassie broke the floodgates open when she came forward with her lawsuit last year, and so many people, men and their mammies, wanted to denigrate her, saying that she was just there for the money. And they were victim blaming. They were saying people just want to tear him down. People just want to see another brother fall down and all. Victim blamers are the worst, but when women do it, it just shows how male indoctrinated many of these mammies are, these pick-me's are, always wanting to run and coddle these black males, no matter what their track record has said. There have been so many allegations about Diddy over the years, just as many probably as R. Kelly, who is currently in jail. And many of these people are now finally having their deeds come to light. But it's terrible that there had to be video for victims to be believed. Social media has come in swift with their commentary. Super Duper says he cooked. I'm Chantel Renee says, where them folks who kept saying we were trying to tear a black man down? Exactly. Mr. Elliot Ness, if I were him, my jet would be fueling and I would be going to a place where they can't deport me back. So just escaping accountability. Aren't these the same MFers that always talk about accountability? And now these people, I'm sure there's going to be more talking about he should run. And Marnie says, spoken like an abuser. Exactly. Angel says, to try to escape punishment is even more cowardly. This person says, if he did that in a hotel with cameras, what did he do in private? Exactly. What other things has happened to these people? People have been talking about these things. Folks know people have enabled this behavior, just like people enabled R. Kelly's behavior. Jeremy Holloway says, what's done in the dark? And somebody continued with, always comes to light. We're in find out season, and more needs to be aired out. More people need to be aired out. And I hope all of the abusers are shaking. All of their misdeeds need to come out. Many of these people need to be locked away and needed to be locked away years ago. Congresswoman says he definitely unalived Kim Porter. I have seen quite a few people bring up Kim Porter's name. Boss Lady says, prayers to Cassie having to relive that traumatic time in her life. There's no amount of money that can compensate for what he has done to her. This was public. Imagine what he did in private. Some big win says, oh man, just wait till 50 logs on and then laughs. But that is exactly what 50 did and will continue to do, is use anything, no matter how traumatizing it will be for the victims, to get at Diddy. He's going to keep playing this and making a joke out of it because that's what 50 does. So it was all about the money, huh? Where y'all at now? Exactly. Where are y'all? Where are y'all? Y'all gonna body block? Y'all gonna try to make excuses for this behavior? Where are y'all? Where are the pick-me's? Where are the mammies? Where are all the Ash Guardians that want to defend this behavior? Oh, Nick, she still should have tried to get him locked up. This was 8 years ago. Please understand that this man is powerful in this industry. Like anyone would have believed her 8 years ago. Be for real. Be effing for real. This is a letter from Cassie's husband, Alex Fine. He says, letter to women and children. Men who hit women aren't men. Men who enable it and protect those people aren't men. As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, and your family. Our daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the women in your life with the utmost regard. Men who hurt women hate women. To all the survivors, find the men and women who help and love. To all the survivors, your stories are real and people believe you. To all the survivors, you are not alone. And there are men and women who care only for your well-being and safety. We want you to succeed and flourish. To all the women and children, I'm sorry you live in a world where you're not protected and you don't feel equal. I want to raise my daughters in a world where they are safe and loved. To the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The men by your side are just as weak. You're so miserable with yourself that death would be considered a kindness. He said, I wrote this a while back, but the words ring true, not just today, but every day. I want my kids and every kid to live in a world that's safe for women and girls, protects them and treats them as equals. To the women and children, you're not alone. You are heard. If you need help, call the DV hotline, and he gives the number 1-800-799-7233. The thing about this statement, people do enable this behavior. They look the other way. They act like, getting a man means that you're protected, and they disregard how much how much DV happens within relationships from intimate partners. Intimate partner violence is a thing. And just simply saying, well, having a man means you got a protector and a provider. Well, that is obviously BS, because some of people's relationships, the man typically, not all, there is violence. And this person says, let's not skip over that second sentence, fellas, and I'm going to go back to that part. And it said, men who enable and protect this behavior. Exactly. Men who enable and women who enable. Women who enable and coddle and body block and victim blame. Y'all are just as culpable. Like these people holding vigils talking about pray for people without passing judgment. Why would you pray for somebody like this? There were people holding lives on TikTok talking about pray for Diddy and acting like he was just some innocent victim and Cassie was just coming down on him for money. Where are they now? Where are those TikTok people now? I'm glad that this woman has a supportive husband. And I hope that for other survivors, they have supportive family, friends, just some safe space to land. And I hope that there is no safe space for people who do this type of thing. And I hope that more people keep shining a light. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.